I was more than a tulip or a daisy, destined to grow no matter how many times they buried me. I was destined to grow no matter how many times they poisoned my soil and poured concrete over me. If you haven't checked out my fundraiser that I put out on Everything College, I highly encourage you, after you watch this video, to go check it out because it's inspirational and it's really amazing. Head over right now to my YouTube and subscribe. Welcome back to Everything College. Today we have the amazing Guadalupe talking about her experience as a woman in tech. Did her school prepare her for her career? Let's hear about it. Don't forget to subscribe for this week's set of episodes. You don't want to miss out. Welcome to Everything College. I'm your host, Christina Parker, supporting your college navigation while minimizing debt. And if you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, you like and comment to interact with these series that I have going on. If you haven't checked out all the other videos, I do highly encourage you to go check those things out as well. But today I have a special guest, and I'm going to allow her to introduce herself.
Hi, everyone. My name is Guadalupe, but I go by Lupe. And yeah.
Nice. Can you tell everyone where you got your degree from and what you got your degree in?
Yeah, so I got 2 bachelors from Cal State San Bernardino. One is in Arabic and the other one is in administration, concentrated in information system and technology. And right now I'm currently a master's student at Boston University getting my master's of science in software development.
Nice. And where are you located?
I am currently in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Nice, thanks. Thank you for that. So did your degree give you the foundation to go into your career path?
Personally, I feel like my undergrad degree did not give me much of a foundation for my current or previous job. A lot of the technology that I had to learn on the job and on my own. I did a lot of studying and preparation for certifications, pretty much on my own time outside of work.
Yeah, so definitely. What was the focus of your degree?
So the focus of my degree was on 2 subjects, business and technology. I did take some good business courses that helped me overall in my career, like accounting, finance, and marketing. The technology focus was not so great though. I do not feel like my program had much opportunity to get my hands dirty per se, and actually do much technical work. I mostly just learned about the tech industry at a high level. So
Nice, nice. So how many majors did you declare before you found Arabic and your degree in technology?
yeah, so I went in with the declared as international business. And I
Nice.
later added on my Arabic degree. But after studying abroad in Jordan for 3 months, I realized that international business had some major complexities to it, such as work visa logistics and similar issues. Anyways, I switched my major when I came back to marketing. And a week later, I decided to change it to infotech. So
Nice, nice, nice. Um, as a woman in tech, what's something you like to highlight?
So I think as a woman in tech, it can be a little bit intimidating because a lot of our peers and coworkers are usually male. But as industry and time is growing, we are seeing a lot more women in the tech industry as well. One thing is to never quiet your voice or never limit yourself and let people put you in this box or stereotype. You know, if it's something that you're passionate about, keep going. I've had occurrences where I felt uncomfortable sometimes because people try to make me feel like I didn't belong in the industry that I'm in, but I just kept going. And yeah, if you're not comfortable in one role, you know, you could always switch to a different role, or you could always find a better company that will actually support you.
You know, definitely. If people won't let you in, right, you got to kick down the door or go somewhere else. Definitely. Thank you for
Exactly.
that. Do you know, like, what is the average pay range for someone working in tech?
So for recent undergrads, my first title was a security analyst in a tier 1 city, which is usually like San Francisco, New York, and sometimes Seattle. It's somewhere between 70K to 90K. For my current position, it is about, which is a software engineer, it's about 140K to 170K annually.
Oh, nice, nice. Hope all the students out there are taking notes, thinking about when you're gonna go for your degree. If money is something that that motivates your choice, I would definitely look into tech. Definitely needs to be more diversity in tech, and especially more women going into that field. So thank you for providing us with that information. So what is something you wish you did or researched before you went job searching?
I wish I would have learned Linux system administration. If you're going to go into tech, you have to know Linux. It's literally everywhere. A large majority of the time, a server is going to be on some flavor of Linux. Windows is not as common, but it's still good to know because you will work with user workstations, which are usually Windows.
Nice. Thank you for that. Are there any things that kind of helped you learn that software, or things that you could recommend for other people who are looking to, into coding and things of that nature?
Yeah, definitely. So there's a really good publisher that I like, and they are No Starch Press. There's usually a lot of good, like if you like reading e-textbooks, you could go on humblebundle.com, and they usually have like $20 bundles where you can get like 20 tech books for like $20, and they're yours to do what you please with. And if you like coding online, Code Academy is amazing if you want to learn how to code. They also have courses on Linux or the Bash shell. The only downside is that you do need a subscription, but they have an amazing student discount, so totally worth it.
Nice, nice. Thank you for that. So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Like, what are your career goals?
This is gonna sound really funny because I'm actually not sure at the moment. Aside from having finished my master's degree, I don't know, maybe I'll go for a doctorate degree or something. I don't know. But one of my biggest career goals was to work at the job that I'm working at right now. And last year that dream came true. I'm super happy at my current job, and I just want to keep growing here. If all goes well, I'll be a manager in the next 3 to 5 years. So who knows? Possibilities are endless.
No, definitely, you will accomplish all of those goals and so many more. Really quickly, before we dive into our last question, I was wondering, so compared to undergrad experience and now being in a master's program, do you feel like undergrad was harder, or do you feel like the master's program was harder?
Yes. So I feel like undergrad was hard. Well, I guess they're both hard in its own way, but I would say maybe undergrad was a little bit harder, just not really so much the material, but just the circumstance that a lot of students are under, like poverty, I had to work 2 jobs for the entire time that I was in school, and it was really tough. And those jobs my job right now is remote, so I'm at home all the time. But before I had to travel, I had to sit in traffic for like 2 hours every day, and that took away from my study time. And I just felt like the circumstances were just awful. Masters is definitely harder, just the material. But I feel like I have more study time. So it is challenging, but I feel like I can put more focus towards it, if that makes sense.
Definitely, definitely. And for our last question, what advice do you have for students that are thinking about or are growing into tech fields? Specifically, like, what advice do you have for them, especially those that are working and also going to school like yourself?
Of course. Yeah. I would say be an open book. We have so much new technology coming out every single day. You have to fall in love with learning new things and reading. Also, don't be afraid to collaborate with your peers. Engineering is all about working on teams, so get that GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket, and just start collaborating, sharing code, and yeah, just seeing what people are working on nowadays. It's amazing. Really random technology stuff out there.
Definitely, definitely. Thank you for being a guest on Everything College and sharing your wisdom and your guidance to all the other students that are potentially thinking about going into tech or just need advice about college. I do really appreciate you taking your time out on a Thursday before Memorial Weekend to chat with us and to other folks that are watching. So much
Of
thanks.
course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So if you haven't did so already, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will be putting all relative information in the description. So some of the apps that she spoke about, I will also link there in the description below. If she allows me, her contact information or a way to contact her will also be there for those that are interested in picking her brain, because it's full of wisdom and guidance for all of you students that are out there. Again, huge thank you for being on the channel. And to all those watching, remember, stay studious. Until next time.
Want to learn about my experience at U of M? Check out my interview on Everything College.
I was more than a tulip or a daisy, destined to grow no matter how many times they buried me. I was destined to grow no matter how many times they poisoned my soil and poured concrete over me. Subscribe to Everything College on YouTube to watch my debut of I'm More Than a Tulip or Daisy, coming out on June 30th, this Wednesday, which happens to also be my birthday, at 6:30 p.m. Head over right now to my YouTube and subscribe.